Abusiafo neti for high Alpha 1G channel first time aban so I need no book kwan so now I subscribe my say begin news be no she be a notification phone so now I share friends my fit so be share more down for so enye beti for me and nsem so tin vetting of okuze to Ablakwa na ekoso na niema wa kwesi wase na enya asem ketwa enim se land and natural resources awim enche beka okuze to baba be minister no. Now right now no inseme people ni ade say anu ohye ba yetia na okuze to Ablakwa den ede some document bi ba bontimi hu say oh say beka adodango gufado ne ba a just say omo sabi ntiti ayet nje say o wi ansase e na odim kusi ni so mu nam ho restaurant ni ade no sansase no so document eno na John Jinapor beka sorry Samuel Jinapor the ababontin during the vetness or trials will be will be defending covered by for beka Edwin and I said Jankum move back on it didn't escape me. I am fine chancaka. Now I say no, and I say Samuel Jinapor I shall say person defend your cofado. But if I can't okuze to Ablakwa man coin. I can say Sasa na this document in the Babontin no say esi wo this time company nya kwampon wo beka akofado makwampo. And our case say ya na woka no enya de say ya na woka no crep because document am de be de buy no meji free say no this document ni ma me tem ni post e wo me ankasa me platform so intinya da me render apology ne arena apology cha mean so me kam ni nkutin se na course say ama je say no okuze to Ablakwa say expose akofado ni ma no I dey ku beka Samuel Jinapor ni ma se pa say ama chama fe na chama we be na here for no ekwampa a shutting it down kam ni nkutin e ba ne de nkoma try that to us
said he's very proud of in wiggling his way through this complex international geopolitics of the left and right as it relates to Ghana's policy of non-aligned. Thank you.
This question could have been asked without making reference to all those documents. Please proceed to answer the question.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman, let me place on record that I am not a communist. Of course, I subscribe to the left of center political ideology, which we are very, very proud of. His Excellency John Dramani, the badge, proudly, because we believe in we should be bold to point it out. Because as Akroma said on the 16th of December 1959, when he presented our foreign policy to Parliament, he said that we will not be passive spectators, that as good friends, when you err, when you commit genocide, when you commit atrocities against women and children, we will point it out to you. And it does not make us bad friends. It rather, makes us very, very good friends. So that's the position I take on these matters.
Thank you very much. Your last question. Well, you have a follow-up on this?
This was a follow-up on the first question.
It cannot be.
No, it was.
It cannot be.
I said so that it was a follow-up.
No. The fact that you said so doesn't mean it should be a follow-up.
No, it was
Please,
a follow-up.
ask a follow-up question whether he is taking sides in these various wars that we have mentioned. Please go ahead with the follow-up question on this.
Mr. Chairman, respectfully, I asked a question about his leanings on taking sides, and I made a follow-up on the specific issue of whether or not you take sides. It was all about taking sides.
Thank you. How is he going to marry?
No, it was taking sides. And then I gave a specific example whether he takes sides.
This is your last question.
Last question?
If you have a follow-up on this, I will allow it.
Mr. Chairman, no. This is it. I can give you the documentations I use. No, because it's a follow-up. So, Mr. Chairman, the question I want to ask the nominee, which is the second question, is the nominee, if he's given the nod as foreign minister, as I said initially, it's a very high office. And as he himself has been articulating, it will require, in his words, rules-based. It will require a lot of fairness, objectivity, and all of that. Mr. Chairman, on 23rd December 2024, the nominee made a post where he alleged that unimpeachable evidence from the Lands Commission, and that amounted to state capture. Mr. Chairman, the company which was the subject matter of this allegation was Suriname Company Limited. Mr. Chairman, a search at the Lands Commission will show that the land in question is the property of administrators of the estate of Justice, the late Justice Johnson Sribo, a former Justice of the Supreme Court and Chairman of the Electoral Commission, who acquired the land as far back as 1969, specifically on 1st June 1969. And indeed, Mr. Chairman, at the time, the President's children were not even born. The subject matter land was acquired by the state, Mr. Chairman, as far back as 1869, and the lease will end in 2069. So clearly, this land is not state land. The President's children did not buy state land. On the evidence, on the record, it is absolutely clear that they did not buy state land. Will the nominee concede, given that he's seeking to be foreign minister and will be required to be fair to all manner of persons, that the President's children were wrongly accused and he will apologize to them? Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, your quick answer.
Well, thank you very much for the question. The Honorable Jinapor will recall that when I put out that article, I supported the article with evidence from the Lands Commission. I attached an official search that I had conducted on those two lands. Indeed, those are lands that you have in Somnam and then the lot boutique, a fashion boutique. And I sought to inquire from the Lands Commission the status, the ownership of the land. And the Lands Commission responded in that official search, which I published, and Ghanaians can go on my social media handles. You see the official search results, where the Lands Commission, in their response, are government lands. So in my article, I asked a question. Is this another state capture? Is President Akufo-Addo allocating state lands to his daughters? It was a question. Based on empirical evidence, what the Lands Commission had told me in writing as official search results when I put in that official search. So there is really no need to apologize on this matter. We need to probably be discussing reforming the Lands Commission. You were Lands Minister. If you think that the Lands Commission misled me, you need to join us with ideas on how to reform the Lands Commission, get their data to be more accurate, so that when we conduct official search, what they tell us, the reports that they give us, their search certificates, are not misleading, because all of the facts you put out, I don't know them. In 1979, I wasn't born.
Thank you.
The Lands Commission told me they are government lands, and I have the documents here.
Thank you.
That I have in my hands, and this is all about government lands. Of course, I mean, the nominee is literally established and conceded that the President's daughter did not buy state lands. If they were government lands as far back as 1969, they were not state lands at the time when they were tenants. As you know, they are tenants of that place.
Please, your follow-up question. Please, your follow-up question.
Mr. Chairman, please, this being a house of records, I have not admitted.
I know.
I haven't said
house of records.
I'm saying that
you never
the record I have, what the Lands Commission gave me.
Therefore,
when I conduct
rescind your decision and apologize. So
please, I'm not changing my stance on the matter.
I've not litigated that. I will not litigate that. All that I said was that the evidence is clear that the land was bought as far back as 1969. The President's children are just tenants, so they did not buy state land. That's the point I'm making. It's not, I'm not litigating with you, Mr. Nominee. I'm just setting the record straight that the follow-up will be, and this really is flowing from the issue of the nominee's standing and reputation on the protection of public funds, state lands, and all of that. And the question is simple. I mean, I know the chairman is in a hurry to move on with his vetting.
So long as the question relates to the acquisition as a follow-up, I will allow it.
Yes.
If not, I will overrule you.
Well, it relates to the protection of state estates, generally speaking. And the question is very simple. In that protection, Mr. Chairman, you will see that the nominee has, on multiple occasions, asked for, quotes, the state to eschew frivolous foreign travels by government officials, end quote, and gone at great length to make the point about how we need to be frugal. I know that the foreign minister travels on first-class ticket. Will he travel on economy ticket when he's made foreign minister?
Accordingly, the question is overruled. There can't be a follow-up question on acquisition of land. You are done. I don't give the floor to Honorable Zuwera. Honorable Zuwera, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for the opportunity to congratulate my boss and my mentor, and to wish him well. Congratulations, Honorable Ablakwa. Your leadership has been exemplary. You find it in Honorable Ablakwa. Honorable Ablakwa, extent of knowledge in the foreign ministry and international relations makes him the best choice, actually, for this position. And I want to commend highly President Mahama for giving us this choice. We know that with your extensive experience, with your knowledge, and with your excellent human relations, you are going to lift the flag of Ghana.
Thank you. Order. Order. I proceed to give the floor to Honorable Soa.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Honorable nominee, my Anglican brother, I wish to congratulate you on your nomination by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. And I am sure and I trust that you are going to deliver well to the people of Ghana. My question, how will you make our embassies and high commissions more responsive to Ghanaians in the diaspora?
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Odole. I call her the MP with the most embassies in Ghana. Virtually all the embassies and high commissions are in her constituency. This is a very, very important question, and Ghanaians in the diaspora are really concerned about how our embassies and high commissions can be more responsive. As ranking member, I advocated strongly for the establishment of a consular fund. I was shocked to learn that our hardworking foreign service staff have to sometimes contribute their own money from their pockets to assist distressed Ghanaians out there who need consular assistance. In the budget for the foreign service, we don't have a line item for consular relations. And you know, under the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations 1963, countries must extend these courtesies to their citizens. So, as foreign minister, when given the nod, I will make sure that we establish
Parliament as it's a vet na ekoso and there is oguze to ide egu esamo Jinapor animas umo ho bona san tetagum sebi ho bona san tetagum because wankasa ho kansa na kasa no wankasa we at fort na nche ura afọ kwadom na ba bisi form wankasa we at fort entity ayet no wankasa we at fort enti try say oba be defending akufado ba say sa no okwakoto no na 1969 den time no company nyanwo akufado ma no enti sa document out the bible enti no oboa enti read some apology momo sa ne ma wakanyina oboa enti oguze dokwa kan say enya adobere na any apology ediama eyebeka Jankoma anase Edwin mu baako because mo na yesa insumu na eye restaurant na ma for ko didi ni ade no indi saa na onya ho saa document no ane okoji fi la ministry fo bi ho saa document no onya authentic document original so anga na they publish ne beka ono no statement anase document odi to ono ankasa den ono official website no enti enya adobere na some any apology that mama am I say no richard here better here for speaker as a charm motivate na no ashatene down kwa aka say o question busibusa na emfakwem even okuze do so also on na any apology ba o ya person ka say okuze to se na be ya I want for bit mako positive okuze to say we sorry for say no catch government say umko wiansa somebody ko sisi omo nam no or say aha vetting committee engineer do be or apologize or ka the next for form say the oka no oka alright sansem no course of parliament ayi ne hu sasi no obeti ma che wadwen comment obeti mi so ahia mo adam for so nya bi ahwe higher Alpha OneTV chakram